Hello, it's Sadie. I wanted to come on and do a divine masculine energy reading because the divine masculine energy that I've been picking up on is incredibly intense today. And so I wanted to come on and do a reading. And so let's get started. The Devil. This was the daily tarot card today. And the divine masculine energy is right now in this devil energy. There's a ton of lust, there's a ton of temptation, and really what I'm getting is they're lusting after you. You are tempting them. They just feel so powerfully, potently drawn to you. The passion is so intense for them. It's like a magnetic pull. It's like a gravitational pull. Like they can't help themselves. They have to know what you're doing. They have to keep their eyes on you. They want to know every single detail of everything that you're doing at all times. There is this obsession, and it's growing. It's growing more and more intense. But equally, they feel bound to this connection. They feel bound to you. They have tried to be with other people. They have tried to indulge in substances. They have tried to distract themselves with work, with their issues, with their problems, with everything that's happening in their life, but still, all the time, you are what they think about. You are what they're fantasizing about. Some are having sleepless nights and insomnia because they stay up all night thinking about you, wanting to reach out. Some are reaching out, but it's just very like sporadic communication, or not really expressing what they want to express because they're feeling this crippling fear around expressing their truth to you. Others, it's like they're either on your social media, or they're looking at like text feeds on the phone or messages that you guys have sent to each other, and they're wanting to resend a message. They may even be typing a message or wanting to communicate, and then they'll delete it at the last minute. And so there's a lot of desire and passion for the divine masculine, but equally there's a lot of anger. They are angry about feeling so out of control when it comes to this situation. They're angry that they feel like you have such a hold on them, such a bind on them. They're angry because they want to be free of this connection. They want to be free of this obsession with you, and yet they cannot be free of it. Everything inside of them keeps drawing them back towards you. For some of the divine masculines as well, it's like they love you, but they hate you as well. And I'm going to put trigger warning on this video because that could be triggering for some, but it's like they just hate that you have so much power. It's like you are the dragon they cannot slay. You are their most formidable opponent. With you, it's like everything that they have done in the past, everything that they have tried in the past, their normal defense mechanisms, their normal coping behaviors, it doesn't work. And it's just put them in such a state of frustration and such a state of misery. For some, they just feel really, really miserable about the connection right now. For others, the fear and the panic and the worry is because they feel that you are moving on, that you are maybe entertaining other options, that you've met somebody else, that you might want to be with somebody else, or just that you don't want to wait for them anymore. And that's bringing in a lot of the nightmares, the sleepless nights, and just really, really feeling conflicted about what to do in this connection. There is a song that came up. It's by a group called 5 Seconds of Summer. called Complete Mess. I'm just going to read like the first part of the song, but it says, caught up in heaven, but your heaven ain't the same. And I've never been a saint, have I? This evanescence, always fleeting like a flame, but I've never one to change, am I? Call it a lesson when I feel you slide away, and I'm missing out on half my life. Oh, you make me complete. You make me complete. You make me a complete mess. Oh, you make me complete. You make me complete. You make me a complete mess. Hang on to moments like they'll never drift away, 'cause you'll never get to say goodbye. I ask no questions as your colors take their hold, and my darkness turns to gold inside. I've learned my lesson when I felt you slip away, and I'm missing out on half my life. And so the only one good thing that I can say with this energy right now, with how intense it is, with the lust, the passion, the desire, but the anger, the fear, the anxiety, the sleepless nights, is that it's bringing up a lot of healing for the divine masculine. So this past full moon was very, very activating for them, because it helped them to get in touch with their repressed feminine side, their repressed emotions, everything that's being sort of held deep within them, held underneath the surface that they haven't wanted to face. It's now coming up. It's coming up in dreams. It's coming up in nightmares. It's coming up in their waking life. It's coming up in daydreams. It's coming up in fantasies. And the other thing too is all the passion and all the lust is coming up for them because of all the solar activations that are happening. There's a lot of solar activity right now, and it's really stirring up their life force energy, their masculine energy, their virility, their desires. And so with that, it's like that love energy, that passion energy is really, really being stirred up very, very strongly too. What's funny is I haven't been feeling well, and I've been picking up this energy sort of off and on for the past like week and a half. And I thought it would dissipate once we finished Aries season and entered into Taurus season. And now we're in Taurus season, and it's actually getting stronger. And the message that I was getting, why it's getting stronger, is because we have a total solar eclipse coming up in 10 days on April 30th. It's a new moon in Taurus, total solar eclipse. And solar eclipses are these sort of choice points in time, these fated timeline convergent marks where, you know, the relationships that are meant to be together come together. The situations that are meant to happen, especially with solar eclipse, because it's related to the new moon. So it's related to new beginnings. And so the message I was getting really strongly is, now the solar eclipse energy plays out for about 6 months, but between now and 6 months, like, many divine counterparts will come into union, because this is the fated time. This is the divine time for it to happen. And so even though the divine masculine is like really fighting it, really in this resistant state, really in this like, I don't want to be connected. I don't want to be held. I don't want to be bound to this. Ultimately, everything that's happening to them now is going to push them in your direction. Okay. So with that, let's get into the reading. I'm actually going to start first with the energy oracle cards. So I will bottom of the deck, since I looked at it, I will read it, is financial constraint. So some divine masculines could be having some financial issues, things not being as financially fluid as in financially flexible and free as they're used to be. That also could be bringing up a lot of fear-based energy for them. This also could be your energy. Things just feel tight right now. The universe just feels ungenerous right now. And just allow that energy to flow everything comes in ebbs and flows. Everything happens in divine time. And so just really trust that things are moving, even if you can't see them. All right. Higher self, Holy Spirit, guides and guardians, angels and ancestors, unconditional love and light. What further messages do you want to bring through for this divine masculine energy reading? All right, I'll do one more. Okay, beautiful. Door to Spirit. So we're all being spiritually activated. Welcome to your ascension path. And so, you know, the door to Spirit's definitely opening for all of us in different ways. You're going to have more spiritual experiences, more spiritual insights, more connection with your psychic gifts. The divine masculine is having this as well too. Again, everything that's coming up for them right now, really doing a lot of healing, really helping to open and heal their heart. Cornucopia, wishes fulfilled. So as we open the door to Spirit, as we continue to ascend on our stairway of ascension and enlightenment, more opens up for us. Cornucopia of gifts, blessings, love, joy, peace, abundance, happiness. It's going to start to flow into our lives, okay? The angel of love is here just telling you to keep your heart open, that you are destined for this beautiful relationship, this beautiful connection, and just continue to trust the process of it. Contract. So for some, this angel of love is saying there is marriage in your future. For others of you, this is a time where you're really stepping up and entering into a new phase on your divine light path. Could be signing legal documents, it could be starting a business, could be buying a house, buying a car, you know, moving. Anything that requires you to sign a contract. This could even be like going to a new job. But there is something legally binding. I'll use that word binding again, because that's how the divine masculine feels right now, is bound to you. And so there is something legally binding coming forth. 6 is the number of the lovers. Again, that's why I said, for some of you, this angel of love is saying that you guys will be married. There will be a deep commitment and connection here. This also could be related to 6 months because of that solar eclipse energy portal. Last card is Goddess of the Moon. This is all about the High Priestess. This is all about your intuition. The biggest lesson for the divine feminine is to learn to just trust herself. Trust yourself, trust your heart over all others, over anything that's happening in the outside world, over, you know, anything that's happened to you in the past, over anything that your friends, family, parents, dogma, society, culture tells you to do. You have to trust your own vibe. You have to trust your own intuition. And that is part of opening up this door to Spirit. And so there is really a need right now to just continue to allow yourself to develop psychically, develop spiritually. Because as you do, you're opening up this door to love. You're connecting with the angel of love. There's also a message with this to really trust the guidance that you're getting right now. If you're getting guidance to go to a certain place, if you're getting guidance to move, if you're getting guidance to change your diet, if you're getting guidance to do something different, really trust that. It's the divine leading you to this beautiful union, to this beautiful connection. You're also being asked with the bottom of the deck to let go of your attachment to when and how it comes into your life. That is the divine's job. Your job is just to keep an open heart, hold the intention, set your affirmations, really trust and listen to your inner guidance and your intuition. It is the divine's job to figure out all the little details of how and when. And so let go of your attachment to how and when everything comes into place, okay? Just trust and believe that it is. All right, with that, let's get into the tarot. Higher self, Holy Spirit, guides and guardians of unconditional love and light. Where is this connection heading at this time? That fear-based energy is there again. Afraid to make a move, afraid to move forward, feeling bound. Options, fantasies, desires. For some, that devil energy is about karmic people in their lives, karmic partners, karmic associations that they have that are really keeping them in this energy of not being able to move forward because there's too many options around them. What else? But there is a lot of fantasy. They are really, really fantasizing about you in this connection. Wow. All right. Give me two more. Oh, and then they all flew out. Okay. I will take it. Let me just grab those ones that fell. Just want to hold on to these so they don't fly. All right, so next card was the Hierophant. Again, this is about higher spiritual knowledge. This is where the divine masculine is headed right now. They're really coming into their own spiritually. There's a lot of growth, there's a lot of healing, there's a lot of change for them. What else? Shit, everything's flying away. All right, I'll hold on to it like this. Four of Wands. There is truly a desire for union, for stability, for this relationship and connection. But something has to end first before that can happen. And that's what's happening and taking place for them right now. There are endings, there are changes. There may be endings and changes and transformations for you in your life as well, which is all leading to these beautiful new beginnings, fool's journey, new territory, uncharted territory. Trust your intuition, trust your guidance, trust your instincts, but also this new beginning, what I'm getting with the full energy, could be related to this new moon eclipse that we have, but also you may not see it coming. It may take you by surprise. There's something like hidden and secret in this new energy. But there is an offer of love, an apology, an offer of hope, offer of romance. For some, this could be a proposal because the Four of Wands came out as well. This is the card that flew. It was the Five of Cups, but it flew out reverse. So I'm going to read it reverse. This is about healing. This is about renewal. And this is about letting go of grief and heartache and really feeling like love is restored. And then you have the Four of Swords, which is again a card of healing and a card of rest. And so there's a lot happening right now. There's a lot taking place in this connection. There's a lot taking place spiritually for all of us. Really just trust and believe that you're exactly where you need to be right now. And you will understand your current path and your current situation. As time goes by, more will be revealed to you, okay? Final messages from the eternal messages. Okay. The thought of explaining myself and apologizing scares me. I don't want to see the pain I've caused in your eyes. It's a lot of that fear-based energy that they're feeling right now. severing ties with a karmic partner. What else? Oh, this one was upright. I'm speaking through songs, so really pay attention to the songs that you're hearing and the messages and the lyrics in those songs. I've been manifesting our connection. 2 more. Oh, 1. I want commitment with you, just not yet. One more. Feels like something is missing without you around. So just know that, and bottom of the deck, it was you. It was always you. Things are happening. Things are moving. Even if you feel like you are furthest away from that goal, from that situation, from that commitment, just know that the divine has it covered. Just surrender, trust, and release. All right? I am sending lots of love for this very intense time with these very intense energies. Really just do what you need for yourself. Do what makes you feel good. Really focus on just keeping your heart open and keeping yourself sane during these times, okay? Take care.